Hey guys, it's me, PowerFort, and today Blam's not here. That's because he is sleeping right now. Gon is good for every mode. That includes endless, story, and story support, of course, but endless and story. Overall, is basically just story raids and endless. Same with Vegito and Kirito. Although Kirito doesn't hit airs, and you might think, oh wait, Gon doesn't hit airs. No, but the thing is, Gon's main thing is the ability. The ability which gives him 1 million damage if you were to put someone with a leader slot that has his category. But I'll quickly show you Gon. And really, Gon is one of the best units in the game. It has a lot of categories, so putting any one of these categories, having any one of these categories as the leader is probably good if it has at least like 70%, 80%, 90%. One of those percentages and a bit of range. Mine only has a modification. It does lose out on a few range, but I don't really care about the range because I mainly care about like attack, and that this can be spammable. This is probably my most dealt damage, to be honest. Oh wait, no, Broly is, damn. Not too sure. But yeah, 4.77 trillion. Well, this takes over now. I don't know how I got that damage on, but it is interesting to know. But yeah, anyways, Kirito cannot hit airs, but it does have one of the best DPSs in the game. Just probably falling behind on Gon's ability DPS. I put Vegeta here. Only reason is because, in my opinion, it can be used for endless as a nuke and for storing raids. Same with Sukuna and Asta. Probably Coco Shiba as well, just because they're all hybrids. Now, Ichigo here is really underrated. Not many people use it, but it's really good. Increased damage helps a lot. Same with, pair these together, they should be good. Now, we got Kaneki. Kaneki is here because of the elemental units in most of the story and raids. Zabuza, same situation with Ichigo, except Ichigo is probably less cheap. Now, Gilgamesh here is a stun unit, and it's also a heal unit, which is really good for the Ichigo story map. Ooh, the Bleach. Kamakura Town. Neko is really good. The full AoE burn really helps, along with the Bleach map on the story mode again. Shanks is really good, underrated. It's really good for the early game, as it has full AoE stun. Used to be really better back then. Probably would be better if it had the same stats from before it got overhauled. So that really works. Sakura is alright. It is meta because of the heal and the decent damage. I don't think I recommend getting her, but if you want to get her, that would be good. Broly is really good here on endless. I do use Broly a lot, I will say. Now, if you were watching like before, I did get like the second most. You did see I got 4 trillion on this guy. That's because I don't use him much now, because his stats have been reworked and he's no longer the best unit in the game. It's kind of sad to know that, but that's how it is. Anyways, Shinji is a mech which you can control and move around. The good thing about Shinji is that you don't have to spam click. You can just walk around. You can actually get out of the suit, and wherever you leave the suit will attack in that area of range. Now, SSJ3 Goku here is interesting. It has a nuke ability, which you can probably use last second, and it combines everyone's damage. I'm not too sure what the damage ranking is, but yeah, it combines everyone's damage, and plus it includes buffing. Madara increased damage. Now, Whitebeard is interesting. I should probably put Whitebeard above Madara, but I won't just because of the increased damage. But and that he has one placement limit. But Whitebeard does 1 million damage and 1 million damage, and that's really helpful. Well, it only does 1 million damage if you will put it in the leader slot. But yes, it is interesting. Yes, I got the max attack on this guy. I did max him because I did need, because it took way, and I mean way too long, to get Blackbeard's miracle rare form. I finally got it. Don't worry. And now we'll move on. Gohan and Dragoneye are pretty straightforward. Used to be good, now they're no longer too good. Goku Rose, it's I would like he basically has the same stats as Dragoneye, except it doesn't have the increased stamina. I Hoshino, straightforward. Farm plus buffs. I'm not too sure what the buff is, but I'm pretty sure it's a 250% buff. Farming, oh my goodness. Farm times, okay. It's a farm and a buff. That is really, really something you should look for. Despair. If you don't know what despair is, I will quickly show you. Despair takes 30% more damage, plus it also slows the enemies. Charm's an interesting one. Stuns for 3.5 seconds, and can also stun resist. That's why it's so good for leaderboard. Resists are the main reason why you're going to lose the leaderboard, because you can't debuff it. But with Dark Flame Master, you can debuff it for a bit, and then probably use something like Gon to clean it up. Freeze. Freeze is important here, and this is Rukia. Okay, Rukia not only has full AoE freeze, at the last upgrade, it has an ability where you basically freeze the whole map for 15 to 10 seconds, I don't know. But yeah, that's really good. Bulma, it would be higher, but like, I Hoshino kind of made it mid, and sometimes before I even had I Hoshino, I didn't really use Bulma, because I just manually got the money. Same with the reason why I would put Law below is because Bulma probably makes more money than Law in general, and it's really good for early game. Now here, of course, the buff kind of got bad, and yeah. I know Aqua's limited, and that why they would make I Hoshino, but like, yeah. Anyways, Jotaro is good for TS. Of course, we got Iona Koji for reducing cost, and then we got Noelle to slow, which I would have put at like really top, but due to despair, I can't really put it at the top. Okay, now Gojo here is really good. Only problem is that it only has one good ability, which is domain TS, which Riken can pretty much do along with freezing. Now Mash is really good. I would probably put it in meta overall, but it should be a meta support. It did help me one time when I was doing the new raid, the Hoshino raid on normal, which it saved me because the stunners, it was back then when the stunners like permanently stunned your unit, and luckily it had Mash, which yep, saved my life. Anyways, with like 1000 HP. Anyways, Naruto is also a buff unit, but like 50% like less buff status. Merlin, okay, Merlin is a range buff unit. Giyu is a slow unit. Same thing with Noelle. I'm not too sure if it's still good now, but anyways, Toshiro is another freeze fear. Straightforward farm plus food. This is only good if you're doing insane, but I would probably put it at the top, but due to the new rebalance where you can actually purchase food through the day instead of waiting until the wave is like done and your turn to auto skip off. Yes, that's why. But anyways, I'm not too sure what this unit is, but I'm pretty sure it's just another stun unit that's hybrid. I would probably put it higher, but I'm not too sure. Slow, another slow, straightforward. These are metal modes. They basically all crits. Only use these, mainly only use these on like metal mode, because the reason why I put metal mode up here, let me quickly show you. Don't worry, I'll also say Vegito can also go on the metal mode as it also crits. But the reason why here, metal rush, if you put on insane, of course it will show 10,000, but in reality every 5 days you get 45,000 gold. And gold is really important, like if you want to upgrade. And one thing to note, like levels are important, because like I'm pretty sure levels like give you like, okay, in my opinion I think levels give you like a 5%, like, but it might be like a 2 to 5% buff. I'm not too sure like each level, but like that's why buffs are really important. That's why like leveling up is important. So yeah, please get these guys for like for like metal mode. I did put this guy on like a metal leader, just because it's a really good leader. Like I will show you. Oh yeah, right here. Obliterator. Obliterator is actually good. 90% more damage, which is really good. I don't know how I got in 2.7 billion. I haven't upgraded the thing once or modified the stats, but like 90% category attack is really good. I actually used them with while trying to grind for Vegito with Broly and Vegeta. I'm gonna just see if I can find it. Yeah, these two. Decent, straightforward. Of course, I'm not too sure on Umu or Mihawk, but I'm pretty sure they are. These, skip evolving these ones. Like, you could probably go Rimuru over this one, but yeah. No usage. Like, I recommend you don't use these guys. Best of the best. 100%. Like, mainly Sam. Like, come on, Sam. Pinky? Pinky broke the leaderboard. Rimuru. Well, Pinky broke the leaderboard. Rias has a bug that I shouldn't tell you guys because the devs will find out. This is needed for the bug, which you guys would never find out. I don't know the stats for these ones yet. I'm working forward to getting all of these. I'm pretty sure I heard they are all good. But yeah, anyways, thank you all for watching. And before I go, I would like to show you one preview. Now over here, not far, there are some sneak peeks about the new update that's coming up. New Persona 5 update, maybe. And we're getting some new Miracle Rares and a new Legend Rare. Potentially a new banner, but I'm not too sure. Maybe Persona 5 banner, which this guy would be the legendary in. Or maybe this may be added to one of the 4 legendary banners already. Of course. Anyways, that's all I'd like to say. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe to Blam's World. This is really important. And I hope to see you guys next time.